up, you guys? It's Ruby, and today I am going to be sharing with you guys 10 Netflix shows that you guys can watch during this quarantine, during this self-quarantine.
I am locked in my house. I cannot leave.
My mom was literally like,
No, do you want to get the corona? No, you're not leaving the house.
So yeah, this video is dedicated to Alyssa. Thank you so much for giving me this video idea. If you guys want to see more videos like this of what to do during your quarantine time, just let me know. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 10 favorite Netflix shows. So this first one, it's called what? Life's Questions Answered. It's called 100 Humans, Life's Questions Answered. So it's pretty much they take 100 humans from different ages, different races, different genders, and they pretty much put them together and they do different experiments on them to try to see like what's going on in their minds. This next show is called On My Block, and yeah, it's pretty much just about this group of teenagers and their journey. They are living in California. They're involved in like the gang atmosphere and just like the things that they have to go through, like that no teenager should have to go through. It's a very funny show. It's not really like
serious.
It's more like a comedy. The show is called You, and it's pretty much about this guy who will go through great lengths to prove his love for the women. He just does like crazy things, and he just like his reasoning behind it. Love. This next show is based on true events, and it's called Dirty John. These two shows kind of make you question your friendships and your relationships because you never know what's going on in somebody's mind. So this show is pretty much about this woman who, she's single, so she goes on an online dating app and she finds this guy, falls in love with him. He was emotionally manipulating her until he pretty much like had completely control over her just because he wanted her money. He needed that security. This next show is also based on true events. It's called When They See Us. It's pretty much based off of the story of the Central Park Five. If you guys don't know what that is, in New York there was this rape that happened and she was pretty much almost beaten to death, and the cops were struggling like so hard to find who it was just to close the case. But these 5 kids in specific, they were just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. So they were the one that got targeted because they were minorities. It was pretty much these kids' journey through jail and through prison, being wrongfully convicted. This next show is called I Am Not Okay With This. So it's pretty much about this girl who her dad dies and she discovers through her rage that she has powers. She tries to deny it at first, and like a lot of crazy stuff happens when she gets angry. This show is called Grey's Anatomy. They are doctors working in a hospital, and it's pretty much their lives and their romances, and every day is a new case, a different trauma, a different surgery, and all that kind of stuff. This next one is called Jane the Virgin. It's pretty much about this girl who was raised by her mother and her very Catholic grandmother. Pretty much she was raised with the idea that her virginity was a flower and that she needed to keep it, and it was pretty much her journey of her trying to honor her grandmother to try to keep that promise. It's pretty much explaining like her story of her being a virgin and her being artificially inseminated and the love triangle that she goes through and just like her family's journey. So it's a really beautiful story. This next show is called The 100, and it's pretty much the humans have destroyed the earth. They send up a ship to space with different people, and they pretty much have to live there for a couple hundred years, and then eventually they take 100 prisoners. I think they're like under 18, and they sent them down to earth kind of like as lab rats to see if earth is livable, to see if they can bring the people from space down to earth. And it's pretty much their journey of discovering that they are not the only people living there. It's pretty much like a battle between all the other people, like their tribes that are living there. And we're on the last show, the last but not least, which is my absolute favorite. This show is called The Office. It's pretty much about these ordinary people who are documented in their everyday ordinary life in a paper company, things that they go through. It's pretty much about all the things that they go through working in the office and their love stories within the office. So now I'm going to share with you guys 3 bonus movies in case you don't feel like watching a whole show. You can just sit down for a movie. So this show is... This first movie is called The Other Guys, and it's pretty much... It's pretty much about these 2 cops and how they are not taken seriously. So it's pretty much their adventure of them trying to prove them wrong, trying to solve the case and trying to be the good guys, be the good cops. This next movie is called Always Be My Maybe, and it's pretty much about these 2 people and their long haul love story. I know there's a term for it, but it's pretty much like they knew each other and then they got separated and then they got back together. Their long journey of them finding love. This last movie hit me in the heart.
Turn it down!
Anyways, this next movie is called All the Bright Places, and it's pretty much about this girl. Her sister dies and she's kind of going through this depression state, and this guy, he sees her and they go to school together and he's trying to help her. So they have this school project, they team up together, and it's pretty much about like visiting different places in the state that you've never been to before. So he takes her on these cute dates and they end up falling in love. And I will say it does not have a happy ending, but it's life, because not all stories have a happy ending. I feel like that's what I liked about it. Like, it was a terrible ending, but like very realistic, which I respect. So that is it for my top 10 favorite TV shows on Netflix. Just giving you guys some ideas, also along with 3 bonus movies for you guys to watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this video is dedicated to you, Alyssa. Thank you so much for the suggestion. If you want more videos like this of what to do during your quarantine, just let me know. Here's something that I did. This is something that I did my third day of quarantine. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment down below what type of videos you guys want to see. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications on, because I really never know when the next time I'm gonna post is. I want to say next Monday, but I don't know. Share this video. Yes, please share this video. Help other bored people at home who don't have anything to watch. They can watch this video and then they can watch the Netflix shows and movies.
I don't know if I'm missing anything.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay safe inside and don't forget to stay gorgeous. Bye.